So in my hands here is the LX100. This was just released in November, so it's hot off the press. One of the great things about this camera that is unheard of in our lineup before is that we've taken our micro four thirds sensor technology from our interchangeable lens cameras and put it in a point and shoot body. So because of that large sensor size, it gives you some definite advantages over maybe a regular point and shoot camera that has a smaller sensor. So one of those advantages is that you get better low light performance. You also get better dynamic range and less noise at high ISO. To improve your low light performance, the lens on this camera also helps. It's a F1.7-2.8 aperture in a 24 to 75 millimeter Leica lens. Now, one of the things you first notice about this camera is that you have the dials on top. Now, these are a bit of an old style retro look to it. The other beauty of this camera is that it will shoot 4K video. So not many cameras out there on the market today enable you to shoot 4K directly to an SD card, but this is one of the few cameras that does. So you can take 4K video at 30 frames a second, which is faster than any burst mode, and then extract an 8 megapixel still after the fact. So looking at the shutter speed dial on top, you'll see one that's marked T. T acts similar to a bulb function, so it gives you a long shutter delay. Now, it works similar to bulb feature in that it keeps the shutter open for long periods of time. But what you do is once you have it set on T, you press the shutter button down once, you time your shots, say 30 seconds, 60 seconds, however long you want to keep the shutter open, and then you press it again to stop. So the advantage of that is when you're using bulb function, you might actually shake the camera by accident while you're holding it for long periods of time. But when you use the time function, you don't have to worry about that. Alternatively, you can also use the Wi-Fi app and trigger the time function from your smartphone, so you're not even touching the camera at all, and then you don't have to worry about camera shake. In addition to that, the built-in Wi-Fi on this camera allows many functions such as remote shooting, live view, so you can look at your pictures as you're shooting them, so you can shoot that selfie from across the room by using your smartphone to trigger the shutter. You can also upload your pictures directly from the camera via Wi-Fi to your smartphone or tablet, and then you get that instant gratification of uploading your pictures to social media. So one of the other great features of this camera is the Hotshoe located on the top. So it comes with a bundled external flash, so you can actually carry this with you, and when you need it, you put it in the Hotshoe and you're ready to go.